నేనే మాట్లాడినా. Namaste, welcome to AmeyaOnline. We got disconnected during the live because of the lack of internet. So we are continuing again right now. So these are again Kalamkari silk sarees again. So here we have these beautiful mix of green and yellow saree with printed vines all over. It's a very green dominant saree. Like you can see in the borders, we have bright green color with printed peacocks. Yeah, you can see the peacocks printed in the saree in the pallu. Yeah, so that's how the saree looks. That's the entire look of the saree. The borders are on both the sides and very beautifully done. You can also see small piping black and white borders on both the sides. Moving on to the pallu, we have two big peacocks printed in the pallu. Again, it's a green dominant background. I mean green and yellow background with a greenish peacock. So that's the peacock for you, and we have a simple black and white printed blouse like that. So the saree is priced at 1800. To order this saree, please take a screenshot and send it to 9845996886. And please note, you may have to pay us via payment apps like Google Pay, Phone Pay and Paytm. We do not have a COD option. Moving on to the next saree, it's the same as the previous one in a different color. This is an off-white saree with printed vines all over the body of the saree like that. It's got beautiful black printed borders on both the sides. You can see beautiful beautiful peacocks printed in the borders like that. It's got simple piping black and white borders on both the sides. And that's the pallu for you. Two big peacocks printed in the pallu in a pink dominant background. And we have a simple black and white printed blouse. So this beautiful silk cotton Kalamkari saree is priced at 1800. To order this saree, please take a screenshot and send it to us. Please note the price is inclusive of shipping, and we ship via India Post, Speed Post, and give us at least 2 days time to do the shipping. So moving on, we have this beautiful green saree. It's a very nice green and pink combination. We have beautiful floral printing all over the saree. Floral print in magenta and orange. You see, it's got borders on both the sides in red. Vines printed in the borders.
Magenta. It's a pink border.
Yeah, magenta. I'm sorry. It's got magenta borders on both the sides. So that's the pallu. You have this panel printed pallu like that with the elephants and dancing dolls in the pallu. Let's take a look again. It's a very beautiful pallu, elegant and beautiful. And we have a printed blouse in off-white with pink vines printed in the blouse. So this saree is priced again at 1800. To order the saree, please take a screenshot and send it to 9845996886. Moving on, we have a yellow saree. It's a mustard yellow saree with small printed vines all over the saree. That's the saree. That's the entire look of the saree with beautiful you can also see peacocks printed in the pallu, I mean in the body of the saree. The saree has got beautiful big off-white borders on both the sides with peacocks printed in the pallu, in the borders. I'm sorry. These beautiful embellished vines on both the sides. And that's the pallu with a big lovely peacock printed in the entire pallu of the sari. Yep. And it's got a nice printed blouse. So this beautiful sari is priced at 1800. To order this sari, please take a screenshot and send it to 9845996886. Moving on, we have a beautiful green sari again. This It's a very lovely combination of green and magenta. You can see flowers in pink and blue. An extremely lovely sari, you have to say. We have magenta borders on both the sides. Huh?
Base color.
The base color of the sari is green, and it's got magenta colored borders on both the sides. This sari can be paired with a nice plain blouse and look very beautiful, like a pink blouse or something. And that's the pallu of the sari with a beautiful big peacock printed in a blue base. That's the look of the sari. And we have a beautiful printed off-white blouse. So this sari is priced at 1800. To order the sari, please take a screenshot and send it to 9845996886. We have an off-white sari. Off-white saris are very popular in Kalamkari. Like you can see, there's a very nice, elegant touch to this sari. We have vines printed on the sari again in green, maroon, and yellow. This is a yellow dominant sari. It's got printed borders on both the sides in red. That's, you can say, maroon. And vines printed in the border. You can see beautiful lotuses in yellow in the pallu. I'm sorry, in the borders. We again have panel printed pallu like that in yellow and red. You can see elephants and dancing dolls in the pallu. That's the blouse of the sari, printed off-white blouse. To order the sari, please take a screenshot and send it to us. It's priced at 1799 and the price inclusive of shipping.
Hyderabad lo undi store.
You can also visit our store. We are in Sarath City Capital Mall. That's in Kondapur, Hyderabad. We are on the third floor opposite to the indoor go-karting. Please do visit our store. We have many other collections and saris. So moving on, we have this beautiful black color sari with floral prints. It's like a computerized print with leaves and lotuses. We have borders on both the sides and off-white with a black and white vines printed in the borders. So that's the sari. And we have a beautiful black colored pallu with big peacocks printed in off-white and yellow. It's a mango yellow sari. So that's the blouse of the sari. And this sari is priced at 1800. To order this sari, please take a screenshot and send it to 9845996886. Moving on, we have a green sari. It's a light green, mint green sari. I'm sorry, it's a parrot green sari with vines printed in red, off-white, and yellow. That's a pretty sari. You can see roses printed in the borders in red. And that's the pallu of the sari. You can see peacocks printed in the pallu and vines. It's a red based pallu in a darker shade of green. Green. And That's the blouse of the sari, off-white printed blouse. So to order this sari, please take a screenshot and send it to the above number.
వేరే సారీస్ కూడా ఉంటాయి.
We have other different saris like chanderi, gicha tassas, and cotton saris in our store. Please do visit our store to take a look at our saris. Moving on, this is a blue sari with printed vines all over. The vines seem to be a dominant feature today. We have vines printed in yellow, pink, and yellow and pink. And the borders feature beautiful vines again in blue and yellow, based in magenta base. So that's the sari. We have a panel printed pallu. It's extremely beautiful with elephants and dolls printed in a magenta base. Yeah, that's the look of the pallu. And we have a beautiful printed blouse in off-white and magenta. So this sari is priced at 1800. To order this sari, please take a screenshot and send it to us. Now we have a red color sari. Sari is unique with small flowers printed all over the sari, entire sari. You also have peacocks in green printed throughout the body of the sari. The borders are simple green borders with mannequins and falcons, printed. And that's the pallu of the sari in red and light green. We have a beautiful printed blouse. So this sari is priced at 1800. To order this sari, please take a screenshot and send it to us. Moving on, we have a beautiful yellow sari. Yellow sari with vines printed all over the sari like that. It's got beautiful pink, it's got beautiful pink borders on both the sides with vines printed in the borders. And here we have a pallu in a pink base with big peacocks printed in green. And that's the blouse of the sari with an off-white blouse with pink printing. So the sari is priced at 1800. To order the sari, please take a screenshot and send it to us. Moving on, we have a black sari. This is a very stylish sari with small printed vines all over the body of the sari. The sari has got border on only one side. We have a beautiful vines printed border on one side of the sari in a blue base. So that's the pallu of the sari. It's a blue pallu with printed peacocks. And it's an off-white printed blouse, off-white base, and so this sari is priced at 1800. To order this sari, please take a screenshot and send it to us. Moving on, we have an off-white sari. This off-white sari has vines printed all over the sari. Like you can see, it's got border on one side in a blue base, that is, and that's the panel printed pallu of the sari. A beautiful off-white printed blouse. So the sari is priced at 1800. To order this sari, please take a screenshot and send it to 9845996886. Moving on, we have this beautiful green color sari. It's a dark sea green color sari with printed vines all over the body of the sari. It's got these vines in orange and off white and green. So it's a very elegant sari. It's got border on one side only with the orange border with white print. And that's the pallu of the sari. It's a panel printed pallu with orange base. That's the sari. That's the pallu of the sari. And that's the blouse with an off-white printed blouse in an orange color. So this sari is priced at 1800. To order this sari, please take a screenshot and send it to 9845 Moving on, we have an off-white sari. It's a very beautiful sari with printed vines all over the sari. You can see floral print in yellow, blue and red. Yellow is a dominant color in this sari again. We have printed borders in blue with you can see peacocks and vines printed in the borders. Yeah. So that's the sari. We have a beautiful panel printed pallu in a blue base, and that's the sari for you. And we have a nice floral printed blouse with polka dots and flowers. So to order the sari, please take a screenshot and send it to 9845 Moving on, we have a beautiful sari here again. It's a blue sari with printed birds and vines all over the sari that you can see. You have these lotuses and birds printed on the sari. It's a very beautiful sari with printed borders on both the sides. You have borders in pink with vines printed on them on both the sides. Yeah, we have a beautiful printed pallu in you have a peacock and vines printed in the pallu, and that's a chessboard
Mugu design.
with lots of rangolis and mugus in the border in the blouse. So that's the sari for you. The sari is priced at 1800. To order the sari, please take a screenshot and send it to us. Moving on, we have a beautiful off-white sari. This off-white sari, you can see printed panels throughout the body of the sari. Very lovely. With the base color being off-white, you have this yellow, green and pink all over the sari. The vines in these colors. We have border on one side only, a border in green, and it's got a beautiful panel printed, and we have a printed blouse in green and off-white. So that's the sari for you. To order the sari, please take a screenshot and send it to us. Coming up next is a beautiful blue color sari. The sari is again a very popular one in the store. Here we have this vines printed in blue, and we have borders printed on both the sides. And off-white borders, off-white and red colored borders on both the sides. Also, what you can notice in the sari is minimization of black. So since the lines are printed in red, you can see that the sari hasn't got black. So it's the ideal sari for gifting. We have beautiful peacocks printed in the bottom of the sari, like you can see. And that's the pallu with beautiful peacock printed in a blue base. It's a lovely sari. And we have lotuses printed for the blouse in an off-white base and a red outline. So the sari is priced at 1800. To order the sari, please take a screenshot and send it to 9845 Moving on, we have this lovely sari. This is a yeah, it's a beautiful batik printed sari. You can see that these paisleys printed in blue and orange. And you can also see that we have these very nice geometric borders on both the sides. It's a very unique sari, Kalamkari, and it's got a very lively pallu in a blue panel pallu like that. So that's the sari for you. Very lovely sari, and we have a beautiful printed blouse in red. So this sari is priced at 1800. To order this sari, please take a screenshot and send it to us. Moving on, we have an off-white sari again. It's a very nice sari with printed vines all over the sari. You can see these beautiful vines in yellow, green, and red in the sari. The sari has got border on one side only. The border in red has features lotuses and roses. It's got a very beautiful panel printed pallu in red, pink, and green. You can see how beautiful the pallu is. And that's the blouse of the sari. In an off-white base, we have printed pallu. Printed blouse. So the sari is priced at 1800. To order the sari, please take a screenshot and send it to us. Moving on, we have a beautiful green sari. So you can see all the saris in our store. Our store is on the third floor in Sarath City Capital Mall in Kondapur, Hyderabad. You may visit our store also. And here we have this beautiful dark green sari. Very nice floral print all over the sari. See how beautiful the sari is. The border is on one side only with the vines and leaves printed in the borders. The border is in a pink base, magenta base. We have a beautiful panel printed pallu with beautiful printing all over this blouse pallu, and that's the blouse of the pallu, and vines printed in on an off-white base in a pink color. So this sari is priced at 1800. To order this sari, please take a screenshot and send it to us. Moving on, we have a next sari coming up in a pink color again. It's a very beautiful pink color sari. Borders on both the sides. There. You have a very beautiful sari with peacocks printed all over the sari. With too many peacocks. The entire sari has peacocks and vines printed. It's a very lovely sari. Elegant and beautiful. Moving on, this is a beautiful red colored pallu with printed peacocks in the pallu, and that's the blouse of the sari. So this beautiful sari is priced at 1800. To order the sari, please take a screenshot and send it to us. Moving on, we have this coming up to the last sari of this video. We have this beautiful yellow sari with flowers printed all over the sari. It's a very stylish sari, like you can see, and it's got these beautiful peacocks and flowers printed all over the body of the sari. You can also see these beautiful orange borders on both the sides with printed pelican bearers. So that's the pallu of the sari. It's a beautiful yellow and orange pallu. The pallu is lovely, and that's the blouse of the sari. It's an off-white and orange colored blouse. So this is the sari. This is the last sari of this video. To order any of the saris in this video, please take a screenshot and send it to the above number 9845996886. We don't have a COD option. Please note. You can pay us via payment options like Phone Pay, Google Pay, and Paytm. And please note that we ship our products via India Post, through Speed Post, that is. And please give us 2 days at least to courier your orders. Please send us a screenshot and your shipping address once you are done with the payments, and do contact us on 9845996886 for our any orders. And thank you and have a great day.